Why do most people accelerate their own aging and don't even realize it? Why does the body start to deteriorate, not because of age, but because of a lifestyle that seems normal? And what if I told you that at the age of 70, you can look so good that people will wonder what's going on? Now, I'm going to show you an example that challenges your perception of reality. Meet Miyuki Miyata, a 70-year-old woman. But when you look at her, you get the feeling that she lives by completely different rules. And the most amazing thing is that she started her journey at a time when many people have given up trying to change anything. Watch the video until the end and you'll discover her top secrets for youth and longevity. So let's get started. The key point that breaks the main limiting belief is it's too late. In reality, it only becomes too late when you stop giving your body the motivation to grow. Until then, your body remains adaptable. Miyuki is a clear example of this. Moreover, she didn't just start exercising, she became a bodybuilding champion. This means she reached a level that requires not just good health, but also exceptional physical fitness, discipline, and strength of character. It's crucial to understand a fundamental concept here. Most people start to live by the principle of reducing the requirements for themselves with age. They move less, load themselves less, try to save strength. But the body perceives this as a signal. Resources are no longer needed and begins to reduce them. Muscles shrink, bones lose density, hormone levels fall, metabolic rate decreases, and it seems natural aging, although in fact it is an adaptation to inactivity. Miyuki chose a different path. She increased the requirements for her body, and the body responded with growth, not degradation. Strength training became the basis of her transformation. And here it is important to get away from superficial understanding. Strength training is not about pumping muscles. It is about the inclusion of deep mechanisms of rejuvenation. When you work with weight, you create controlled stress for the body. In response, it launches recovery with a margin, strengthens muscle fibers, increases bone density, improves the functioning of the nervous system. The level of hormones increases, which are directly related to youth and recovery. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. This makes our bodies weak and our movements slow. If this process is not stopped, it can lead to other problems, such as poor balance, increased risk of injury, and decreased energy levels. Strength training is the only tool that can actually reverse this process. And here we come to the next principle, discipline. Many people wait for motivation. They wait for energy, for the perfect conditions. But the truth is that such conditions almost never come. Motivation is a short-term state, and discipline is a long-term strategy. Miyuki does not depend on mood, she just does what needs to be done. And it is this that creates a result that lasts for decades. The next foundation is nutrition. Her diet is based on principles that are usually associated with sports, not with age. High protein intake, meat, fish, and eggs. Minimal sugar, calorie control. As we age, our body's ability to synthesize protein decreases. This means that we need more high-quality building blocks to maintain our muscles, skin, and immune system. If we don't get enough, our body starts to lose its structure. Protein is not just muscle food. It is the foundation of all tissues. These are enzymes, hormones, and immune cells. Sugar, on the other hand, accelerates aging. It causes glucose spikes, increases inflammation, and disrupts the structure of proteins in the body. This directly affects the condition of the skin, blood vessels, and even the brain. Calorie control is another important mechanism. Overeating puts an excessive strain on the body, accelerates the wear and tear of systems, and increases the level of chronic inflammation. When nutrition is properly managed, the body operates more efficiently and retains its functions for a longer period. But there's another aspect that's often overlooked: the overall level of activity. Miyuki doesn't just limit herself to training. She doesn't live by the hour in the gym, then sit all day routine. Instead, she's constantly on the move. This creates what's known as the accumulated activity effect. When the body doesn't become stagnant, the joints remain flexible, the muscles receive regular stimulation, and blood circulation improves. On the other hand, a sedentary lifestyle can accelerate aging, even for those who exercise. Movement should be a part of everyday life, not a separate event. The next important factor is the environment. In her case, her family is also involved in sports. This creates an environment where a healthy lifestyle is automatically supported, and this is crucial because a person's behavior is largely determined by what happens around them. If your environment doesn't support your goals, you'll have to constantly expend energy on resistance. If it does, you'll simply move forward without unnecessary stress. And finally, there's psychology. This is the level where everything either comes together or falls apart. Miyuki doesn't just train for herself, she participates in competitions and wins. She has a goal, a passion, and a desire to grow. This creates a powerful internal drive. When a person has a goal, their body begins to function differently. Their energy levels increase, their concentration improves, and their body adapts more quickly. However, when there is no goal, the opposite process occurs. A person gradually reduces their activity, loses interest, and the body follows this state. Aging is not just a biological process, it's also a psychological scenario. Miyuki's story shows that it can be rewritten, not by genetics, not by luck, but by specific actions repeated day after day. Choosing to exercise when you're not in the mood, choosing to eat as if you want to be strong, not just full. Choosing to move even when it's easier to stay put. The choice to surround yourself with people who strengthen you. And the choice not to accept a gradual decline. Age is a number, but the way you live every day is a signal you send to your body. And it is this signal that determines whether you will age faster than you should, or instead become stronger with each passing year. Friends, what do you think about this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was helpful to you, please like it and share the link with others who might find it useful.